A battle between 100 Olivet military students versus one gorilla. Welcome, everybody, to episode 2 of season 3 of the Voice of Generation Now podcast. My name is Owen Smith, and I'm so happy to be back for yet another episode. I am super happy to be here with my guy, JR Celine. What's good, man?
Chilling, man. Happy to be here.
Yes, thanks for coming on, man. So you are heavily involved in ROTC here at Olivet. So kind of just educate me and inform me what you do at ROTC and just like the kind of things that comes with it.
Okay. Yeah, so ROTC is just Reserve Officer Training Corps. That's what it stands for. And the whole purpose is to build future leaders for the Army, the Navy, and whatever other branches we have out there. So you come to college, you still get the college experience, but at the same time, you're developing your leadership skills and your soldier skills to be able to contribute to the military whenever you do graduate.
Cool. So like what maybe things like people might not know about ROTC, like some good things and might be some downsides of it. Like I know you guys got to get up early sometimes. I mean, I'm an RA in Chapman, so there's times where people are like, oh, I gotta leave super early, and I just hear about it all the time, just like when it comes to unalarming. So maybe just things about some great things maybe people might not hear about, and then some downsides.
Okay. I'll start with the bad, right? So like you just said, the biggest thing is the commitment.
Yeah.
You got to be disciplined, being able to get up early. You sacrifice a lot of your sleep for that. And some of the stress you get, right, because you're entrusted with a lot more responsibilities than a regular college student. So that might be one of the downsides to it. But that's about where the downsides end. Everything else after that is just opportunities. You get a lot of opportunities through doing ROTC, and that's not just specific to the Army. So me personally, I've gotten to go to airsoft school through ROTC, which I guess we'll talk about later. I've gotten to attend an intensive language program where I get to learn Mandarin for the military.
Oh, that's sick.
I've gotten to do logistics internships with the military with one of their most prestigious units. So it's a lot of different opportunities you get, and they try to get something for every field, everybody, so it's not just military stuff. You're also growing as a person and as just a professional throughout your career there as well.
Cool. How early are you guys usually up?
So it depends, right? We have these things, sometimes they're called rucks. Let me tell you, those things, you could go anywhere from 3 miles to 16-mile rucks.
Wow.
For those, it depends on the length. If you're doing a 60-mile ruck, best believe you're going to be up at like 2, 3 a.m.
Ooh.
So most nights we just don't sleep, right? We just stay up. But for most days, if you do, so ROTC, the basic requirements for it, they're not hard to meet, right? It's just 3 times a week. You got to wake up at around 5:50 to do PT, except if you're in one of the competition teams, in which case you have to wake up at about 5, and that's every weekday, and you would do your training. So it takes a little bit more commitment if you're doing some of the extracurriculars. But yeah, other than that, 5 a.m. most days, wake up, get out of the house by 5:30, and do whatever workout they have planned for us that day.
Yeah. So like, what's your rank, I should say? Like, what's your rank in ROTC and your responsibilities that come with it?
Yeah. So the ranks in ROTC, they change every semester.
Okay.
Currently, I'm the battalion commander. Our battalion is the Rolling Thunder Battalion, and it includes us, Wheaton College, NIU, North Central, and there's a few other small schools that kind of pitch in. Our whole school is Wheaton, but I go here. I'm still the battalion commander. And what that is I'm responsible for everything that the battalion as a whole does or fails to do. And that's around 300 cadets.
Wow.
So yeah, me and my staff, we kind of manage all the training, plan all the operations to get these cadets ready for their ultimate ROTC test, which is advanced camp, which is what you do after your junior year. That's when the military ranks you. They give you a national ranking, and that's how you get your job for the rest of your career.
Would you say, or like, how much pressure is it to manage 300 people?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure. But, I have a good staff. At least the people here, they're pretty high-speed cadets. So they do their job, and we're able to get everything done. It's a little bit of stress, but you build a lot of camaraderie along the way. It's
Nice.
not something that the average college student gets to do.
For sure. I mean, I don't think I can manage 300 people. I mean, you have a
think you
couple
got
people. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I'm honored. Thank you. How often, or actually not how often, how long have you done ROTC related things, like dating back to high school and like middle school, or like how long have you done something like this?
Yeah. So I grew up in a military family. So I was always around the military, doing things like that. I started doing ROTC freshman year of high school, and then I didn't really like it. I'm not gonna lie. Sophomore year, I was like, I'm just gonna take a break from this. And then my parents kind of like forced me to go back into it for the rest of my high school years. And it wasn't until senior year of high school that I was like, okay, maybe I can make a career out of this. You know, if I dedicate some time to it. I was decently good at it, and I'm like, maybe if I just hone my skills a little bit, maybe I could get far with it. You know.
Yeah.
So that's how I ended up here doing ROTC.
Yeah. Well, shoot. I mean, you're high in the ranks. So, I mean, it's safe to say it worked out pretty well. I've heard you've done some really cool things with like training, like jumping out of helicopters. How the heck was that?
Yes. So the Army offers this thing called Air Assault School, and it's usually for active duty soldiers. And what Air Assault School is, it gets you familiar with rotary wing operations. So that includes send load operations, anything that has to do with a helicopter, jumping out of them, loading them up with gear, attaching equipment to the bottom of them. And also it gets you familiar with rappelling. I don't know if you're any familiar with rappelling.
I am not.
No, it's where you get a rope off of a high altitude area, and you just pretty much make yourself a seat and you jump off using the rope.
Wow.
So yeah, so I got to go to Air Assault School. It's known as the 10 hardest days of the Army, but I don't think it was that hard really. I was well prepared for it. And pretty much what that is it's just 3 phases, right? First phase, you get familiar with rotary wing aircrafts. So you get your Chinooks, your Black Hawk orientation. You kind of know what their capabilities are, how fast those aircrafts can go, and how much load they can carry. And then you move on to phase 2, which is sling load operations. You learn how to rig up loads. So I learned how to rig up a Humvee, for example, like a cargo box. I learned how to properly tie that up so that way I could hook it up to a helicopter and not have it fall out while it's being transported. And the third phase is the most fun phase. It's the rappelling phase. That's the phase where you actually get to jump out of the helicopters, jump out of an 80-foot or jump off of an 80-foot tower.
Oh my gosh, what?
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah. So you would describe that as fun, like you weren't like scared for your life or anything, but or maybe a little bit.
So, I mean, it's fun when you get to the third phase, but leading up to that, it's pretty scary. Like, it's very physically demanding and mentally challenging at the same time. So, I don't know if you know like what a smoke session is.
No idea. Okay, but I'm not familiar with much relating to ROTC, so I'm being educated today. I love it.
There you go. So, Air Assault School is filled with smoke sessions, and what those are. So the Air Assault School is led by Black Hats, right? And they're active duty military members at the 101st Airborne Unit. And they come down, they're certified to teach you in those types of operations and to certify you to be an air assault student or air assault soldier or cadet. And to do that, they want to see that you have the physical, like the grit to do it. And they want to see if you have the mental capacity to do it as well. And the way they test you is they'll get you in a formation and they'll make you do all those exercises like bear crawl, go sprint, go carry your buddy, go down and back 100 yards, and then do this many push-ups, this many squats. And then they'll expect you at the end of all that to go walk in a classroom, sit down, listen to a block of instruction, and actually go and apply what you learn. So that part of it was pretty tough, but that's only the first 2 phases. Once you get to the third phase, it's all fun. You get to jump out of the helicopters.
Sounds fun. I'd be scared for my life. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I would be able, I might poop my pants. I'm just going to be completely real. But hey, I mean, you seem like you got it down. So bravo to you. That's something I could not be able to do. So that's pretty cool. There was a question submitted by an anonymous person.
Okay.
What do you think? A battle between 100 Olivet military students versus 1 gorilla. Obviously, you're probably aware of the whole meme that just happened a couple months ago of like, 100 men versus 100 gorillas. Or not 100 gorillas. Wow, that would be just bad. Yeah, exactly. 100 men versus 1 gorilla. What do you think about 100 Olivet military students versus 1 gorilla?
Okay. So like I just said, ROTC is split up, right? You got those cadets that just do the basic, the bare minimum, and you got those cadets that actually do all the extracurriculars, like our competition teams. I think if we're able to get 100 cadets, but we don't have that capability, like they have the same capacity of the people that are on our competition teams, I think we got the
Really?
I think we got it.
Okay.
But if it's 100 cadets, like from our roster right now, I had to go down and pick 100. I'm sorry, I don't think we could do it. I don't think we could do it.
Dude.
I hate to break it to you.
I know like so many people pick the 100 men, and I'm just like, I don't know. Well, it depends on the people. Because if you get like 100 bodybuilders, like okay. But if you get like 100 scrawny dudes like me, like it's not going to end well. So you might have to have a variety of people, or 100 specific. You got to pick 100 specific people, and then I can analyze it. But if you just say 100 men, I don't know if I got to give it to the gorilla.
Yeah, like I said, if I got 100 of my Ranger Challenge buddies, I think we got it.
Yeah.
We can
Well,
take that
you got confidence in your guys, so that's awesome. So are you a junior or a senior? Or
A senior.
You're a senior. Okay. So how does it feel that you're almost graduated? That's crazy.
It feels great. You know, I just found out my national ranking for ROTC today, and in the next month or so, I'll find out what my job is.
Oh wow.
So it's very exciting.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That's incredible. Are you excited to leave all that? You're maybe just like, get me the heck out of here. Are you gonna be a little sentimental and just miss it a little bit?
I mean, I'm excited to see what comes next. You know, just being able to do big boy things, really. Just start off my own life. You know, so I'm excited about that.
For sure.
And get my career started.
Yeah.
'Cause right here is just learning. You know, you're not actually putting out anything into.
You're not doing it yet, so you're just excited to just kind of actually get your hands on the real stuff. Cool. You said you grew up in a military family as a kid. Is this something you've kind of always? I mean, I know you said you didn't really like it in high school until you were kind of forced into it, but still, like even as like a young kid, like first or second grade, is this something you always admired? Is like your dream job, or what was your dream job maybe?
So it's actually funny. Like when I was younger, there's a lot of pictures of me running around in military uniforms and stuff like that. I always told my mom that's what I wanted to be when I grew up as a soldier. But when I got into high school, I don't know, that dream kind of just went away for a little bit. I just wanted to be like a regular person.
Yeah.
It wasn't until, like I said, my senior year of high school where I was like, I was just thinking, I'm like, you know, the military is a great start for any career. You know, if you go to the military before you go to do anything else, you build up that discipline, and people really look at that and they're like, okay, this person, you know, I'm able to work with them, I'm able to trust them. So that's kind of the reason why I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and do ROTC to start off my career. And also I've seen what it's like, the opportunities that it's provided for my family, for my dad. So he's been in the Army for 20 some years now, and he said it's the best thing he's ever done. And I've seen how the Army has grown him as a person. And I'm really hoping to get some of those benefits for myself as well. So
that's so cool.
We'll see. Yeah.
If a person in this room right now, maybe like 8th grade or so, wanting to go to ROTC in high school, what would your message or messages be to that person?
Try it out.
Yeah.
Just try it out. See what it's like. Especially for high school, it's not all ROTC programs are the same. So maybe if you don't like it at your high school, when you go to college, maybe try 1 year of it. If you don't end up actually going to the military, at least you come out of it with a lot of life skills. Like we go out into the woods, learn how to survive out there. You get to do a lot of cool things, and you get to really learn how to plan events in a way that civilians really don't get to. And you build up a lot of attention to detail. So you take away a lot of little skills from it that you can still apply to your day-to-day life or to whatever civilian job you decide to go to. So try it out. Can't lose anything by trying it out.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's a good life skill in general. Yeah. Just go through life, just like trying stuff out. If you don't like it, then you know. Yeah. But I think that's a great message, and I think that's a great way to end it off. JR, thank you so much for coming on, my friend. Really appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 2 of season 3 of The Voice Generation Now. We will see you in season 3, episode 3.